Happy Monday. Hi. I'm super excited. One of my friends who actually took my yoga teacher training is in here. So I'm super nervous. Hi, Kim. Everyone wave to Kim. She's joining us from Florida. And this is the first time I've seen her in years. Yay. So thank you for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. We are going to start standing, top of the mat, feet together, legs together. Let's get the blood flowing. Top of the mat, feet together, legs together. Big toes touch, gentle gap between the heel, palms face forward. Close the eyes. Deepen the breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Bring hands to heart center. Thumbs unite with the midline. Take a dip, setting an intention, lift the heart, bow the head, honoring that intention. Next inhale, chin lifts, eyes open. Sweep the hands up towards the sky, all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, release all the way down. Draw it right through the midline, right down to the earth. And from here, pedal it out, bend one knee, bend another, sway the hips from side to side, back and forth. Dropping the knees to the left and right sides of the mat, reaching for opposite elbows, let the head hang, whatever feels nice. Good. Find a little stillness. Inhale, look forward, flat back, hands to the earth or to the outer edges of the calves. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, abdomen to thigh. One last time, inhale, look forward, flat back. Step back to plank. Hold plank here. Fingertips spread wide. Gaze down the tip of the nose, draw the belly up and in. Press the heels towards the back wall. Press the heart forward. Push back, downward facing dog. These poses line up together, so without changing the distance between hands and feet. Find your down dog. If you find that there's too much weight through the wrists, bend into the knees. Pull the bottom of the seat up towards the sky. Pedal it out. Make this pose your home. So when you need rest, you come here. If this is not restful enough, you come into child's pose. Find stillness. Roll back into plank. Lower the knees down to the earth. Lower the chest. Lower the chin. Hold here. Keep those toes tucked. Slide through cobra pose. Legs extend behind you as the heart reaches forward. Push back, downward facing. Press back. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Again, pedaling it out. Softening the knees, gently hop, step, or float to the front of the mat. Fold here. Inhale, press through the feet, sweep the hands up towards the sky, all the way up, palms touch at the top, gaze up, hips forward, upper body back. Bring it right back down to the earth, through center, all the way down. Second time, inhale, look forward, flat back. Hop, step, or float to take your vinyasa. Landing soft in those bent elbows if you float. Inhale, slide you forward and through cobra or upward facing. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing. Soften the knees, hop, step, float, front of the mat. Fold here. Inhale, press through the feet, sweep the hands up towards the sky, all the way up. Palms touch, back bend, lift up, heart up, hips forward. Weight into the heels, back through center, all the way down. Last time, warming up the body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, float, take it. Nice. Slide through. Push back. Downward facing, Adho Mukha. Reach the right heel up towards the sky. Toes to the mat, heel kicks towards the back wall. I want the thigh parallel to the earth. Now bring knee to nose, hollow out the belly. Roll forward, make connection. Shoulders rolling past fingers. Send it back up. Stack hip on top of hip. Pull that kneecap up towards the ceiling. Dropping the right foot over the left side of the body. Micro bend into that left knee. Now bring right knee to left tricep, rolling across the body. Make connection. Gaze forward, down the tip of the nose. Shoot it back out. Send it back out. Stack hip on top of hip. Bring that right foot to the inside of the right hand. Find low lunge. Keep the back leg strong and long. Fingertips frame out those right toes. Charging lunge, it's just the arms that leave the earth. Biceps in line with the ears. Belly parallel, sink deeper into that front knee. Open the arms up to T. Being mindful of your neighbor if you have one. Continue to reach the heart forward. The back of the neck is long. The heel drives back towards the wall behind you. Sweep the hands forward, down, all the way around. Come into high lunge. Beautiful circle. Sweeping the hands up towards the sky. Warrior two. Drop the back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Warm up in this pose. Sink into this pose. Look at your back foot. Make sure that back foot pivots slightly towards the top left corner of your mat. Fingertips are squeezing, reaching in opposite directions. Draw the belly in. Pull the bottom of the seat down. Holding here. Hands at heart center. Roll back into high lunge. Push off of those back toes. Move into warrior three. So learning how to pivot. What's funny is that right now, most industries in the United States are talking about pivoting. If you're able to pivot, you're able to survive, even in your yoga class. Toes down towards the ground. Spin the inner thigh up towards the ceiling. Good, Carrie. That was a great alignment. Lower the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, sweep the hands up towards the sky. Find the back bend. Go up, lift up, further up. Take it right back down to the earth. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Hop, step, float. Take your vinyasa. Use the opportunity to find that beautiful back bend. Push back, downward facing. Left heel reaches up towards the sky. Knee to nose, hollow out the belly, roll forward. Tuck into the chin. Hollow the belly a little bit more, shoot it back out. This time finding that three-legged dog, pull the kneecap up towards the ceiling. Being mindful of those ribs, pull the ribs in, draw the bottom of the seat down. Bring that left knee to the right tricep. Moving across the body. We have the temptation to look at the knee, but I want you to look forward to streamline the pose. Send it back out, stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee, pull the kneecap up. Bring the left foot to the inside of the left hand, find low lunge. Back leg is strong and lifted. If you need the mod, you're more than welcome to drop the back knee. Now charging lunge, just the hands leave the earth. The belly still remains parallel. The hips still remain strong, kicking through that back right heel. Arms open up to T. And so you're about to jump off the side of a mountain and fly. Sweep the hands down, forward, all the way around. Come into high lunge. Drawing the belly in to protect the low back. Make sure that back leg is strong so as not to collapse into the right side. Holding here. Warrior two. Drop the back foot parallel. Arms open up to T. We like to collapse into that left hip point, lift up and out of that left hip, draw energy down through the right side of the body. Sink a little bit deeper, pressing the left knee out towards the side wall. Hands at heart center. Again, learn to pivot, roll onto the ball of the back foot, pull that heel up towards the sky. Find warrior three, tip the weight forward and lift up. Gaze on something unmoving in front of you. Tip of the nose is long. Keep that standing leg strong. Float the right foot to meet the left. Sweep the hands up, find the back bend. Go up, further up, higher up. Take it right back down, forward fold. Let's sew that all together and that will be our warm up. Look forward, flat back. Hop, step, float. Take your vinyasa. Slide through. Exhale, push back. Right leg up. Stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee. Bring knee to nose, hollow out the belly, roll forward. Now bring the knee to the left tricep. Look forward, find that twist, send it back out. Stack hip on top of hip. Bring the right foot to the inside of the right hand, find low lunge. Find charging lunge on the inhale. Hold here, arms open up to T. Crown reaching forward, heel kicking back, sweep the hands forward, down, all the way around, high lunge. Warrior two, drop the back foot. Fingertips reach in opposite directions. Make sure that right knee is not collapsing in, extending it out towards the right side of your mat. Squeeze those fingertips. Hands at heart center, come back into high lunge. Press off of the ball on that back foot, tip the weight forward and up, come into warrior three, second set. Remember, in order to have success through this pose, keep that back leg strong and engaged. Toes to the ground, spinning the inner thigh up towards the ceiling. Slow and controlled, begin to pull that left knee tight into the chest. Come all the way up, pressing the palms against one another. Can you feel the energy sliding between those hands? Toes are flexed and engaged. Now draw left knee behind the right leg. Bring that knee to the left ankle. Right ankle, excuse me. Without collapsing. Inhale, pull it all the way back up. Come back through center. Again, left knee to right ankle. Slow, controlled. Your goal is to have those two joints touch, but if that's not possible, that's fine. Just work your best. Inhale, come back up. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Keep that standing leg strong. Now bind the left leg high and tight over the right, moving into eagle. Continue to reach the hands forward and up. Sink down a little bit tighter. The more of a bend through that right knee, the more of a shelf you create. If you find that the balance is tricky, draw hands back through heart center. One more breath. Unravel the right leg. Find the back bend as soon as the feet touch the earth. Lift up, gaze up, go up, forward fold, release all the way down, right into the next side. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, hop, step, float. Take your vinyasa. Lower. Slide through. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing. Left heel reaches up towards the sky, keeping the momentum. Bring knee to nose, hollow at the belly. Tuck a little bit more. Now bring left knee to right tricep, make connection. Shoot it back out, stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee, pull the kneecap up towards the ceiling. Bring the left foot to the inside of the left hand, find low lunge. The inhale, find charging lunge. Biceps in line with the ears, thumbs up, pinkies in. Arms to T. Sweep the hands down, forward, all the way around. High lunge, warrior two. Drop the back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Arms extending. Sink a little bit deeper into that front knee, creating that 90-degree angle. Do you open up the stance a little bit more? Yeah, take up more real estate because you've got the open through the hip. There we go. Now squeeze the inner thighs. Reaching those fingertips in opposite directions. Draw hands to heart center, roll back into high lunge, tip off of the ball of the back foot, and lift up and out. Find warrior three. Keep that leg strong. Pull the right knee into the chest. Come all the way up. Toes up towards the ceiling. Actively flex those toes. I shouldn't see any pedicures. Bring right knee to left ankle. Drawing it across and behind that leg. Hands at heart. Weight back into the heel. Good. Smiling helps during this pose. Come all the way back up. Push through that left leg. Again, bring right knee to left ankle. Embracing that little bit of shake and knowing that when you breathe in, you are stronger. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Flex those toes. Reach the hands up towards the sky. In all of that length, draw the belly in, and now sweeping that right leg over, high and tight the left, moving into Ardha Garudasana, half eagle. Tara, excellent bind. Sink the hips back a little bit more. Draw the belly in. Using the breath. One more. Unravel the legs. Dropping that right foot to meet the left. Find the back bend as soon as you're there. Maybe this time dropping the hands to the low back. Hands into back pockets, chest lifts, elbows pinch. Ed, pinch those elbows a little bit tighter towards one another. Good. Come back up through center, pull the belly in, sweep the hands up. Forward fold, release all the way down. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Take your vinyasa. Slide through. Push back. Downward facing dog. Right heel reaches up towards the sky. Stack hip on top of it, bending to the knee. Pull that kneecap up towards the ceiling. Bring knee to nose, hollow out the belly, roll forward, make connection. Bring it to the left tricep, make connection. Shoot it back out. Stack hip on top of hip. Bend into the knee. Bring the right foot to the inside of the right hand. Find low lunge. Drop the back knee down to the earth. Let's work a little bit deeper into the hips. So keep the hands framing out that right foot, but swivel your left leg towards the right side of your mat. So you're going to parallel that shin with the back edge of your mat. Now slide the right hand up to the thigh, left hand to the hip point. Begin to pivot and face towards the left side of the room. As you sink into that right shin, gently open that hip up, pressing the knee out towards the side wall. Your goal one day is to eventually be rolling over the inner edge of that left knee. Push away a little bit more. If you'd like a little more assistance, you can always draw the hand high and tight into the inner thighs and spin that thigh out, externally rotating through. Can you find that beautiful little stretch? Sink a little bit deeper. Come back through center, frame out that right foot. Swivel the left foot towards the back wall. Sit the weight back, find half split. Pull the right toes towards the nose. I want to open up through the front of the shin. Point your toes down towards the ground as though trying to place the sole of your foot onto the mat. Notice how that resonates as it rolls up through the shin, right into the knee, maybe even to the top of the knee. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep the spine strong. Don't forget to breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Roll the toes back towards the nose. Again, finding that active dorsiflexion. Bend into the knee. Come back into crescent lunge, keeping that knee down on the earth. Send the heart forward. Now tuck the back toes. Lift the back leg. Come into high lunge as you rise up. Hands with it. Warrior two. Next set. Find peaceful. Left hand down the left leg. Reach the right hand up and over. Now, just because we're finding peaceful doesn't mean we're straightening through that front leg. Bend deeper into that front knee. Chin connects to shoulder. If you have a half bind, you're more than welcome to take it. One more breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Come back to T. Cartwheel the hands. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga under. Remembering all vinyasas are optional. Form over everything, finding and keeping that good form, tying it with the breath. Left heel reaches up towards the sky. Stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee, pull the kneecap up, bring knee to nose, hollow out the belly, roll forward, make connection. Bring it to the right tricep. Shoot it back out. Stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee, pull that kneecap up towards the ceiling, bring now the left foot to the inside of the left hand. Let's open up the hip a little bit more. Drop the back knee down to the earth. A little less time on setup, so swivel that right foot towards the left side of your room. Paralleling it with the back of the mat. Now bring the left hand to the inner thigh and gently press that shin away. Again, one day, rolling along the inner edge of that back knee as you open up the hip. No pain, no strain. This is inner hip. If you need to externally rotate, remember you can always grab the inner thigh right as it ties into the pelvis and spin that thigh out. This should feel like something to you, so push it to the point of stretch, but not pain. More breath. Come back through center. Frame out that left foot, swivel the back leg. Pull those left toes towards the nose, find half split. Send the heart forward and through. Keep the back of the neck long. And now finding that shin stretch. Point your toes down towards the ground, as though you're trying to place the entire sole of the foot onto the earth. Shoulders will creep up by the ears, release them back down. Reach the heart forward. Leading with the heart. Keep the back of the neck long. Point those toes. One more breath. Flex the foot. Pull the toes back towards the nose. Bend into the knee. Come back into that crescent lunge. I want you to tuck the back toes and now rise into high lunge. Testing the strength on that back leg as you lift up. Use the hands as though you are grabbing onto something above you to pull you up. Warrior two. Arms to T. Sink deep into that front knee. Arms parallel. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, peaceful Ananda Virabhadrasana, dropping the right hand down the right thigh. Sink deeper into that front knee. Seal the outer edge of that back foot to the mat. Sliding those fingertips. If you have the half bind, take it on this side, finding that balance. At least in intention, if not in actuality. One more breath. Come back to T. Cartwheel the hands. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Slide through, upward facing. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing. Right heel reaches up towards the sky. Stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee, pull the kneecap up, bring knee to nose, hollow out the belly, roll forward, make connection. Bring it to the left tricep. Bring it to the right tricep. Bring it back to the left. Bring it back to the right. We'll do this all night. Send it back out, stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee, pull the kneecap up. Bring the right foot to the inside of the right hand. Low lunge. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. Find rotation. So this is our traditional first rotation. If you need to keep the hand on the sacral plate, do it. I want the legs to be active and strong, so I want you on the left fingertips. Avoid collapsing into that wrist. Find a little more twist, a little more rotation. Sweep the right hand down, forward, all the way around. Come into high lunge. Once you're there, arms open up to T again, opening up the chest. Spreading your wings wide. Palms gently flip up towards the sky. The head drops back. The belly lifts up and tucks. Sweep the hands down, forward, all the way around. Come back up into high lunge, warrior two. Our last warrior two. Peaceful, left hand down the left leg. Reach the right hand up and over. Not forgetting to breathe in through the nose. Out through the nose. Come back into T. Find Parsvottanasana. Reach forward, lengthen forward. Drop the right hand to the earth, the left hand to the sky. So when I say bring the left hand to the earth, what I really mean is bend the knee to the point that that hand will eventually slide down. You okay, Christopher? Froze. Reaching the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. If you have a half bind, a full bind, any bind, get yourself into a bind. Good. Squeezing those inner thighs. Andrew, roll that left shoulder up and back. Good. Imagine I'm behind you. Draw your head back towards me. That's it. That's perfect. Good. Sink a little bit deeper into that knee. Bind gently. Release. Everyone float the left hand down to the earth. We're moving into side plank. Left fingertips spread wide, rolling over the left ball mound of the foot and then onto the outer edge of the left foot. There we go. Always dropping the bottom knee. As you can see through the side view, the bottom knee can drop so that you have that modification. No pain, no strain ever. Pull the right knee back into the chest. Sweeping into warrior three. Tuck the back toes. Push forward and up, hands at heart center or in any variation that suits you. Nice, Kim, beautiful. So it takes a lot of power to go all the way from the earth, all the way up into the sky. Jan, excellent. Sorry, I broke your concentration. I'm so sorry. I will pay for that later. I'm so sorry. Reach the crown forward, kick that heel back. Slide the left leg tight behind the right. We're moving into a forward fold, twisted legs. Placing the outer edge of that left foot against the outer edge of the right. And now find the fold. Hang. So a lot of work to bring yourself from the earth all the way back up. The left ankle is crossed behind the right. For those of you who have open hips, the more distance between the pinky sides of the feet, the more intense the stretch. There we go. And now as you do that, I want you to plug your right hip back into its socket. Good. So you can see that counter as soon as you pull that right hip back. Where are you feeling it? Outer left. Yes, there we go. Perfect. You're feeling it through the outer right hamstring? It's totally fine. Maybe reaching for opposite elbows if you wish to hang, or maybe walking the hands forward. The more you walk the hands forward, can you find length as the belly elongates away from the pelvis, the top of the pelvis? One more breath. Walk the hands back in. Unravel that left leg, pull it tightly into the chest. Come all the way up to stand. And let's play with just a tiny little bit of balance. Pull that left knee into the chest, higher. No toes in the mirror. I want to pull those up. Apparently this is a mirror now. Lift up a little bit more. Kick the heel forward. Can you create a 90-degree angle or more with the earth beneath you? Testing that hamstring strength. Kick a little bit more. Hide your belly button with your big toe. Kick up a little bit more. Now reach the hands up. Now find the reverse back bend. Can you kick the heel forward as you begin to reach the hands up and over? I want everyone on this Zoom call to fall out of balance. Take it somewhere new. Andrew, that was incredible. Incredible. So when we lose balance, you can come right back in. But sometimes when you lose balance, you can define a new edge. Good, Jan. One more breath. Bend the knee, come back up through center. Kim, that is incredible. Send that leg back behind you, move into lizard pose. Land soft as a mouse. Onto the ball of the back foot. Both hands drop inside of that right knee. And I want you to rock from side to side, back and forth, back and forth. And when you're ready, drop the back knee down to the earth. So we all have little different goals. If you wish to take this into a full split, you're more than welcome to. Or if lizard pose challenges you, I want you to stay in lizard. So choose your variation. Put that micro bend into the elbow. I'll also give you the option if you'd like to fly your pose. That is also something that's on the table. For those of you who are not quite sure but want to try in the privacy of your own home, let me see if I still got it. I will show you very quickly. In order to move into flying lizard, as I break my couch, you want to get the shoulder underneath the knee. So you're going to work the shoulder underneath the knee, place the hand onto the earth, tuck the back toes. Does everyone see how my leg is lifted? Then I'm going to walk my left hand in towards my hip, extend the right leg, drop the hip down and fly. Play with it. Excellent, Andrew. Andrew, take it into chin. Tara, beautiful. Jan, that looks great. So pull that left hand in a little bit tighter to the hip. There we go. Not behind the foot, just into your hip point. Yeah, right there. Good, good, good. Pull that elbow now into your hip. Bend. Look forward. Yes, you are going to fly. Yes. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. That's what you're going to practice all week now, yeah? Good. For those of you in lizard, I'm sorry, for those of you in half split, start to work your way back up so we can come back into lizard. Good. Lizard, start to find the hands. Excellent. Tuck the back toes. Sweep that right leg out and over, finding a three-legged dog. And just get some motion into that hip. So making circles with the knee, making circles with the ankle. Never feels nice. Good. One more breath. Find stillness. Lower that right foot down to the earth. Left heel reaches up towards the sky. Stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee. Pull that kneecap up towards the ceiling. Bring knee to nose, hollow out the belly, roll forward. Make connection. Bring knee to right tricep. Bring it to the left tricep. Bring it back to the right. Bring it to the left. Hold it for eternity. Send it back out. Stack hip on top of hip, bend into that knee. Hold the left foot to the inside of the left hand. Fingertips framing out that back foot. Don't forget to breathe. Out through the nose. Charging, hands forward. Come into high lunge, arms open up to T. Breastbone strong and broad. Throat opens, back leg long. Holding. Sweep the hands down, forward, all the way around. High lunge, finding that motion. Warrior two, our last warrior two. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, find peaceful, Ananda. If you have the bind, go right into it. As I sit here and drink tea. You guys are working so hard. Come back to tea. I'm sorry. Reach forward, lengthen forward. Parsvottanasana, triangle. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. Use the back of that right arm to push the knee out, all the while squeezing the inner thighs tightly in towards one another. If you have the bind, take it. And remember, to get the hands down to the earth, it's the bend in the knee. It's the 90-degree angle. Find remembering bottom hand, so left hand would grab top. You're good. So eventually you're going to work into wrist.
I can do the other side. I said I got on the other side with the wrist.
You got it. I think I can do it. I think I can. Yes, you did. That was excellent. One more breath. Bind, release. Right hand floats down to the earth, and now move into Vashisthasana, side plank. Rolling onto the outer edge of that right foot, reach the left hand up towards the sky. Gazing up towards those fingertips. Pressing the hip forward. Pushing into that shin. Holding here. So now our next transition, remembering we're going to plant back into low lunge and take off right into warrior three. Bring that left foot to the top of the mat. Tuck those back toes if they aren't already. Tip the weight forward, reach the hands forward, back, or at heart center. Carry, nice. That was explosive and powerful. Gazing down the tip of the nose. Slide now that right foot outside of the left, moving into the forward fold twist. Setting up the feet and then releasing down. Remember, bend the knees as much as you need to in order to accommodate the pose. Maybe reaching for opposite elbows and allowing the spine to slide down. Maybe walking the hands forward to lengthen, like a suspension bridge. Can you find the elongation through the belly? Shoulders melting away from the ears. One more breath. Walk the hands back in. Unravel that right leg, pull it tight into the chest, come all the way up to stand. Remembering with your balance, everything has to come in towards the midline. So if your arms are flailing, you will find balance difficult. So bring hands to heart. Flex those toes. Lift the knee up higher. The higher you get the knee, the next part will be easier. Get it higher, higher. Kick the heel forward. Hide your belly button. Can you bring your big toe higher than your head? Well done, dearie. Well done. Lift a little bit higher. A little bit more. Higher. Now reach the hands up towards the sky. Don't give up. So if you have it, lift that foot higher. Breathe, smile, take it up and back. Find the reverse. Back bend. Kick back. Good. I want you to fall out of the pose. It's okay to be uncomfortable. Good. Come back through center. Pull that left knee into the chest. Good. Send that right leg back behind you. Find lizard pose. Now on the left side. Drop the back knee down to the earth. Untuck the toes. And sink into the pose. Of course, if you took full split on the one side, you're going to come back into it on this side, just to balance out the body. If you flew the pose, now you're going to fly it on this side. Keep the back of the neck long.
I feel like it's done.
Find stillness. In through the nose. Beautiful, Kim. One more breath. Start to find the hands. Tuck the back toes. Sweep that left leg out and over. Stack hip on top of hip, bend into the knee. Pull the kneecap up towards the ceiling. Lift that kneecap up. Get motion in. Blood back in. One more breath. Find stillness. Drop that left foot down to the earth. Pedal it out. Anything you need. Bending one knee, bending another. Sway the hips from side to side. Open up the hands, mats with distance. Cross dominant ankle over left. Little baby hop, pull the knees into the chest. Hop, step, float. Come onto your seat. Beautiful. Right onto your seat. Landing softly or not as softly as you'd like. We're going to do a seated pigeon pose. So open up the feet about hips width distance. Soles of the feet are on the earth. Hands behind you. Fingertips facing towards your seat. Chest up. Reach the right leg up towards the sky. Rotate the right toes out. Now place that right ankle over the left knee. Good. And now push into the fingertips behind you to lift and roll the chest forward towards the shin. Flex the foot. To deepen this pose, walk your left heel in towards your seat. Now, if you'd like to get really deeply into the pose, you're more than welcome to leave it and find a friendly wall. So just go over it, lean right back. So Sydney's going to show us. No, you're going to put your back against the wall. So you have a nice flat back. As you can see, Sydney's against the wall right now. Gianna wants to be against the wall. Gianna wants to be in there too. Totally fine. So they're going to pull the heel tighter towards the seat, roll the chest up, and eventually one day the shin will be up, parallel and flush against the chest. Good, Jan. Couch works too. Good. You can reach down with that left hand and grab onto the ankle to bind it. Look at your foot now and make sure that you're not sickling into the ankle, so you're not creating that moon shape with the ankle. Andrew, relax your shoulders away from your ears. There we go, good. Pull them up and back onto the back body. So they rolled forward. That's it, good. Now lift the heart up. Does everyone feel this through the outer glute? Good. If you don't, begin to use the muscular structure to press that knee away from yourself. So to flare that knee away from yourself. Hold it here. One more breath. Gently release, right leg down to the earth. Both feet on the earth. And you can gently windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Good. Just get blood back into that hip point. Let's move into the next side. Feet on the earth again, hips width distance. Reach the left leg up. Rotate the left toes out. Place that left ankle over the right knee. Make sure not to sickle into that ankle. Keep those toes flexed and engaged. Shoulders back, back of neck long. Chest broad. One day that shin will be parallel, flush against your chest. The longer you hold, the more resistance will begin to melt away. So flex that foot and then push the knee out. Not with your hand, use the muscle. Yeah, there we go. Do you feel that now? Good. Gently release. Lower the left leg onto the earth. If you're against a wall, come back onto your mat. We're going to play with a little arm strength, arm balance. I should probably know what the name of it is. It's a setup for Ashtavakrasana, 8-angle pose. So as we're going to take one more hip opener, but you're going to come onto your mat, you're gonna take your right leg, work the right leg behind the shoulder, and then place the hand onto the earth. You don't have to do it just yet, I'm just demonstrating. You're gonna point your left toes, then tip forward and lift. Wow. And my thigh is dead. There we go. One last little stretch before we come into it. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet touch. Knees drop down towards the earth, chest up, reach the hands up towards the sky, slide, interlock fingers underneath the pinky side of the foot, reach the heart forward and fold. I need to do more yoga. Yoga is so good for you guys. You don't even know. I feel like I haven't hit a timer. Terrible. Inhale, come all the way back up. Extend your left leg. Bend up your right knee. Take your right hand inside of that right leg. Wrap the arm around the calf. Catch onto the heel. Good. So as you find the bind, again, arm inside, around, and around the heel. Take your left hand. Left hand goes over the top of the foot, grabbing onto pinky side. Pull back, release right hand, grab ankle, lift up, drop hand. So Kara, you're right there. Yep, got it. Good. So working that as tightly above the shoulder as you can. And you can stay right here or begin to squeeze, clamp that leg down onto the tricep. Bring your left hand tight to your hip, point toes, lift. Lift. Sometimes it's nice to have a little help. Yes, there we go. Good. Lift. Chris, shoulder okay? Okay. One more moment to play. Lower the right leg down to the earth. Let's come into the left side. So one side is always more accessible than another. Bend up the left knee. Bring your left arm inside of the leg. Wrap it around the calf. Catch a pinky side grip on the foot. Then bring your right hand over the top of that foot. Pull back. Drop the hand. Tara, excellent. Pull back. Pull back. Kara, see if you can get that leg, that hand down now to the earth. Good. Holding here. Now if you have it, clamp that foot down, that leg down onto the thigh. Point both toes. Press into both palms. Hollow the belly. Scoop it out and lift. There we go. Good, Andrew. Tip forward. Tip the weight forward. Hips forward. So we get stuck when we lean back. So when you find hand to the earth, point toes, squeeze, you have to tip forward so that the shoulders are strengthened. Lift, lift. One more breath. Good. Pull both knees into the chest, roll all the way down. We're going to do a little bit of core work to finish off, and then we're going to come into an inversion of your choice. I'll be leading a cooling inversion just because it is nighttime. It's a nice way to end the day, but if you want a heated inversion, headstand for shoulder stand, forearm stand, you're more than welcome to take it. Everyone roll all the way up just so that I can show you what we're going to be doing for core work. So one of you, do you want to spin this way just for demonstration? Sydney, spin this way. Yeah. So you're going to come onto your back. It's going to be a variation of hollow bodies. You'll lay all the way down and then you'll pull the shins to parallel with the sky above you at a 90-degree angle. Good. Then you're going to interlock the fingers, releasing the pointer. Good. It's going to be a variation of Charlie's Angels action movie core work going on. So now you're going to lift the shoulder blades off of the mat. There we go. As you extend the right leg towards the front of the room, I want you to shoot towards the left. So take it, the hands towards the left. There we go. Come back through center. You'll extend the left leg and shoot towards the right. Come back through center. Take it to the opposite side. Back through center. Take it to the opposite side. We've been watching a lot of action movies in this household. Back through center. Take it to the opposite side. Back through center. Take it through the opposite side. Sydney's wondering if you all understand yet, if she can stop. So come on to your backs. Does anyone have any questions? Good. Lay all the way down. Lower your back onto the mat. You can do it, Jan, I promise. Strong core, happy life, I promise. Parallel the calves with the earth beneath you, 90-degree angle. Good. Interlock the fingers, release the pointer. Extend the right leg, point to the left. Come back through center. Extend the left leg, point to the right. Back through center. Extend the left, point to the right. Chris, you have to do something. Come back through center. Extend the left leg, point to the right. Come back through center. Slow, extend the right leg, point to the left. Come back through center. Extend left, point right. Back through center. Faster, right, left, 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 right, left. You're matrixing now. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jan, I think you're moving faster than light right now. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock from side to side. Beautiful. Nice little tuck. Core work supports the spine. Keeps you strong. Now finding any inversion that calls to you, whether it be legs at a 90, legs up the wall, headstand. Please be mindful of things in your house if you're doing a headstand. And I can still see you, so there is no jumping. I will deduct yogi points if I see jumping. No jumping into an inversion. If you have shoulder stand, take shoulder stand. Both the girls have decided to go with legs at a 90. So it's really what the body is calling for and answering that call. Tara, don't use the wall. I see you. I see you, mama. So, Tara, I'll arrange a little day for people who want to join, and we'll do the headstand without the wall. I knew I would start seeing people using the wall, but I want you to build the real foundation by using your alignment and what you have. Yeah, you don't need a wall, mama. Whatever you're doing, let the breath flow in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. Shoulder stand, if you own plow, you're more than welcome to take it. Beautiful, Jan. Just make sure you're lifting those hips up. That's it. Yes. Pulling the toes back towards the nose. Plow pose, begin to catch the lower back. As headstand, you move in towards your child's pose. Legs at a 90, continue to just hang out here and enjoy. If you're in shoulder stand, you're going to begin to lower down into fish. Legs at a 90, you're going to begin to lower down into fish. If you're in child's pose, please turn around, lay down, and join in fish pose, the destroyer of all disease. To find fish pose, thumb and index finger hook around the outer edges of the glutes. Pull the elbows tight, lower onto one forearm, lower onto another. Chest lifts up, head drops back. And from here, finding the breath work. In and out through the nose, fast like a sniffing dog. Feeling the belly snap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in, hold fish here. Let's do a second set just for good measure. As you exhale, begin the breath work. Feel the belly snap, feel the fire develop, point those toes. If you have a 90-degree angle between, a 45-degree angle between feet and hands, taking it, choosing the variation that calls to you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Lower down. Untuck the chin. Tuck the chin. Legs extend. Bring hands to heart center. Allow the shoulder blades to fall into their homes as the shoulder heads roll onto the earth beneath you. I want you to honor your intention, the one you set before practice. Remembering all beautiful things are first manifested by thought. Inhale, lift the heart to it. Exhale, gentle draw of the chin. Honor that intention. I lift my heart and I bow it to you. I'll be turning off everyone's camera so that you can find your master pose as we close. It is an honor and a privilege. Thank you for spending and sharing this time with me. The light in me honors and bows to the light within you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Move into your stillness. Arms expand. Legs hang off of the mat. The body becomes still. Finding this stillness. Nothing exists except this small moment, these little moments. Not rushing from the space. And when you go, may you go well.
Like severe pain. Where was? All my stomach hurt. I just hear it hurts. And I see that part in practice. I just get like worse. Like it's kind of like cramping. It's all through my right side. I think it's like my liver. It feels like it's like seizing up. And it feels like there's a grip here. So I
That's what you said in the
that
car.
I'm not. But like I don't know, not as much as I normally do, but like it literally is like a grip where like it like to fold like hurts so bad.
So the folding hurts. So
Does that do like any like digestion issues?
no, how are you breathing? If your anxiety is high, are you breathing in the chest?
Well, when I have that pain and I breathe deep, it hurts so bad. So like I can't.
I'm saying in general.
No, lately I've been like bringing a lot more attention to my breath, really trying to. I don't know what it is. It happens. It happened to me a lot of times in the hot room. But it just like at the end stops. Because like I can still push through. Because I know it'll go away. It just like really fucking hurts. So that's why I was making faces. Because I know you're like, are you okay?
I do you guys because like
He's like that.
and I'm like,
He's so dramatic.
take your hand off his shoulder.
Just he goes.
So my breath is all like top of my lungs. Organs are super wide because my diaphragm is like seizing. So it could be part of that dehydration. I know.
did some stretches and watched you.
I wish I could see us.
Okay, wait, are you still on? Well, it's just us. But also then on the website, how I don't know, maybe it's gonna fix Yeah, see, I just opened my phone. I don't understand how he doesn't like text me like, oh, here. Well, I said, Kaylee said to was right before we started, said 5, 6, 7. I think Kaylee said to go over tonight when we're done. I said we'll be at 7. He said okay.
Is Chris coming?
I said okay.
That is actually a really cute guy.
Let me see. Why do you something funny? Me and Sydney? No, but imagine.
He's cute. He's tall. He was I'm about to do yoga. I'm like, me too. That was so weird.
Wait, listen to this. I was going, like, me and Sydney were going through all her matches on Hinge, and one of them, like, months ago, I matched and we were, like, literally looking at it, and I was like, oh, yeah, he does this as a job. And then she, like, scrolls back, she's like, yep, that's what he does. And I was like, that's too funny.